Going to continue working examples of implicit differentiation questions. Homework problem number 10 says to find the slope of the tangent line of square root of x minus 2 square root of y equals 0 at the point 4, 1. So in order to do that, you need to do implicit differentiation. Derivative of square root of x is 1 over 2 square root of x minus 2 times derivative of square root of y is negative 2 over square root of y dy dx. Derivative of 0 is 0. Now I need to solve for dy dx. I'm going to subtract 1 over 2 square root of x from both sides. So I get negative 1 over 2 square root of x. Next step is to multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by y over negative 2. So I get dy dx equals negative square root of y. Square root of y times negative 1 is negative square root of y. Negative 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 times the square root of x, which gives me the positive square root of y over 4 square root of x. They want me to evaluate the slope of the tangent line, which means at this point, for 1, so I'm just going to put a 4 in for x and a 1 in for y. So I get the square root of 4, I get the square root of 1 over 4 times the square root of 4. Square root of 1 is 1. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And the answer to homework problem 10 would be 1/8. Homework problem 19, for this group of problems, it just says find dy dx. So we're going to use implicit differentiation. So first step is to differentiate. So I get 3x squared. And this is quotient rule, where it's the denominator, x minus y, times the derivative minus the numerator, x plus y, times the derivative of the denominator over the denominator squared. So I need to find denominator times the derivative of the numerator. Derivative of the numerator is 1 plus dy dx. Derivative of the denominator goes here, which would be 1 minus dy dx. What I'm going to do now is multiply both sides by x minus y squared to bring it over here, and then I'm going to multiply out the numerator. So on the left, I have 3x squared times x minus y quantity squared is equal to x times 1 is x times dy dx is x dy dx. Negative y times 1 is negative y. Negative y dy dx. Over here I got negative x. Negative x times negative dy dx is a positive x dy dx. Negative y. Negative y times a negative is a positive y dy dx. Going to simplify the right-hand side. So the left-hand side stays the same. So on the right-hand side, I have an x and a negative x. That gives me 0. So I'm going to do the terms with the dy dx's. So let's look over here. I have a negative y dy dx and a positive y dy dx. So that gives me 0 also. So those are not here. What do we have left? We have negative y minus y, which is negative 2y, plus x dy dx plus x dy dx is plus 2x dy dx. Need to solve for dy dx, so I am going to subtract 2y from both sides of the equation. Actually, add 2y to both sides. And divide both sides of the equation then by 2x. So the final answer for homework problem 19 would be 3x squared times the quantity x minus y squared plus 2y over 2x.